Why is it so hard to forget certain people? The truth is simpler than we think. We don't hold on because they were special. We hold on because something inside us remained unfinished. Some people leave marks that aren't visible, an imprint, a sensation in the chest, a silence that hurts the same way every time we remember, and that's why we think we can't forget them. But what we can't let go of is not the person, it's the feeling, because when someone hurts us, while we're vulnerable, the mind records it as an unanswered question, as a chapter that never got closure, as a story begging for meaning. And we confuse pain with connection. We think we're drawn to the person, but we're drawn to the wound they created. It's not longing, it's the need to understand. That's why you replay memories, why you question yourself, why you stay attached to someone who never knew how to hold you. The truth is, he isn't unforgettable. The wound was just deep, and until that wound heals, his name will live in your mind, not as love, but as a symptom, a reminder, waiting for your recovery. And once you heal, you realize you were never trying to forget him. You were trying to return to yourself. And suddenly, forgetting becomes easy, not because the memory fades, but because the pain finally loses its voice. Because healing doesn't happen all at once. It happens slowly, in the small moments, when you finally stop running from what hurt you, when you stop blaming yourself for the things you never caused, when you stop calling it love just because it felt intense. Intensity isn't devotion, longing isn't connection, and pain was never proof that someone mattered. Sometimes the people we hold on to were nothing more than mirrors of our oldest wounds, echoes of what we never received, reflections of what we always deserved. And that's why letting go feels like losing a part of yourself. Because for a long time, you believed they were it, your answer, your meaning, your home. But they were only a doorway, leading you back to the parts of you that were still waiting to be seen. And the more you return to yourself, the less power their memory holds, the less their absence aches, the less you search for them in every quiet moment. Until one day, you wake up, and the weight is gone. Not because they changed, or because time erased them, but because you finally chose to hold yourself the way you once wished they would. And that's the moment the story ends. Not with forgetting, but with freedom.